Caplacizumab for acquired thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura. Definition: acquired thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura (TTP) is a potentially life-threatening thrombotic microangiopathy resulting from systemic microvascular thrombosis and leading to profound thrombocytopenia, hemolytic anemia, and organ failure of varying severity. Acquired TTP is caused by a severe defense of AT-AMTS13 due to the presence of inhibitory autoantibodies.
Welcome to USMLeagueFastTrack.com. The section we're going to talk about today is from First Thing for USM League That 1, 2013 edition, page 359. What is thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, or TTP? Thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, or TTP, is when you have a deficiency of ADAM-TS13, which is the 1 Willebrand factor metalloprotease. And when you have a deficiency of this, it will lead to a decreased segregation of the 1 Willebrand factor multimers. Describe the pathogenesis of thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura. In thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, you have an increase in the large 1 Willebrand factor multimers. These will lead to increased platelet aggregation at these 1 Willebrand factors and eventually leading to thrombosis. Describe the lab findings you see in thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura and why. In thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, you also see formations of cystocytes, and the reason for the formation of these cystocytes or Hutton cells is due to mechanical destructions that would occur, and that is because of all the thrombosis that's going on, which will narrow the lumen and cause mechanical destruction. Along with cystocyte formation, there would also be an increase in lactate dehydrogenase, and as we know, lactate dehydrogenase is increased whenever there is hemolysis. What is the symptoms pentad of thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura? The symptoms pentad, which means 5 symptoms of thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, is neurologic and renal symptoms, fever, thrombocytopenia, and microangiopathic hemolytic anemia.
Applications in medicine. Treatment of acquired TTP consists of rapid initiation of plasma exchange to remove autoantibodies and ultra-large bone equilibrium factor multimers, and to replenish AT-AMTS13. Immunosuppressive therapy inhibits autoantibody formation.
Story alive, baby. Alright. Oh, I got messed up. Here it is. I don't know if you can see much of it.
Caplacizumab, in addition to a standard of care treatment for acquired TTP, daily plasma exchange, and immunosuppressive therapy. Patients receive an intravenous loading dose of caplacizumab 10 mg or placebo. The study drug was administered subcutaneously daily within 30 minutes after the end of each exchange. Once, daily subcutaneous administration of the study drugs was continued for 30 days after the last plasma exchange. The maximum duration of study drug administration was 90 days.
It's called ADAM TS13. Platelets coexist with many clotting factors. One is called von Willebrand factor, and it catches the platelets, helping them to clot. Imagine tennis balls caught on strands of flypaper. To keep the platelets from clumping together too much, ADAM TS13 cuts through the von Willebrand factor and allows the platelets to continue moving. Inhibiting ADAM TS13 allows dangerous blood clotting throughout the body, causes TTP.
Hi, Jose. How you doing today? Good. We brought the whole team by. We're all here.
Sounds better.
Feeling okay?
Yeah.
You see this young 26-year-old guy laying in a hospital bed, and it feels very wrong, and you can see how sick he is, and it's very unsettling, I think, for anybody to see that.
You know, just trying to get an understanding of that.
This isn't the way his life was supposed to be.
To get Jose's life back on track, the hematology team needs to know more.
And how long will it take to get results
There
from
you
this?
go. Perfect. How long it'll take? About 10 minutes once we do the smear. Okay? Okay, here's the slide. Okay, great. Let's see what it shows. He still has a lot of schistocytes. So what's that indicative of? TTP.
TTP stands for thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura, an extremely complex and dangerous disease. Before therapy was developed, 90% of TTP patients died.
So let's look at his platelets, because that's really the ultimate readout of how active this disease is.
Jose's blood smear tells the story. To clot properly, platelets stick to the wall of an injured blood vessel. But Jose's immune system has created an antibody, blocking one of the enzymes that helps the platelets to clot. So instead of sticking to the wall of the blood vessels, Jose's platelets now clump together, creating tiny clots throughout his body. And oxygen-carrying red blood cells are getting sheared in the process, causing severe anemia.
Acquired thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura is a potentially life-threatening condition caused by an autoantibody to ADAM TS13. Reduced activity of ADAM TS13 leads to the accumulation of ultra-large von Willebrand factor molecules that can bind to platelets and induce aggregation, leading to systemic microvascular thrombosis. This in turn can cause severe thrombocytopenia, hemolytic anemia, and multi-organ failure. Caplacizumab is a nanobody, a single monomeric variable antibody domain that targets von Willebrand factor and blocks interactions with the GP1B receptors on platelets. Investigators conducted a phase 2 single-blind study at 56 sites worldwide, randomizing 75 patients with acquired thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura to receive either caplacizumab or placebo, in addition to standard of care treatment, daily plasma exchange, and immunosuppressive therapy. As compared with standard treatment plus placebo, standard treatment plus caplacizumab reduced the median time to recovery of platelet counts. Exacerbation of thrombocytopenia within 30 days after the end of daily plasma exchange was also less frequent with caplacizumab, but bleeding-related adverse events were more frequent in the caplacizumab group. Thus, caplacizumab induced a significantly faster resolution of acute acquired thrombotic thrombocytopenic purpura than did placebo. Full study results are available at nejm.org.
Pros and cons. A total of 541 adverse events occurring during the treatment period were reported in 34 of 35 patients receiving caplacizumab, 97%, as compared with 522 adverse events in all 37 patients receiving placebo, 100%. Headache and epilepsy were the most common adverse events. Most adverse events were considered to be unrelated to the study drug or unlikely to be related to the study drug. Adverse events considered to be related to the study drug were reported in 6 patients, 17% receiving caplacizumab, and 4 patients, 11% receiving placebo. In conclusion, caplacizumab, through rapid blocking of von Willebrand factor-mediated platelet aggregation, prevents further platelet aggregation more rapidly than conventional treatment alone, which could potentially prevent short and long-term end organ injury due to ischemia. Thank you.